welcome back to my channel, guys and girls, gals and guys. We're back. I say we're back, we're not back, we're here with a new series. So this series, what's going on then? So the plan is that I want to be, before I start closing this part because we do not need guests right now. I like doing parks and all, but I have a habit of doing big parks when I don't need to. So I came up with a kind of an idea. It's whether it will become a park or whether it won't become a park. I haven't decided. Maybe not. I don't really know. I haven't decided. But the plan is to do a park. No, I think it's going to be a park. I think it will be a park. Don't mind the name, because I was originally going to just do coasters. And the plan was to just build coasters, and then that'd be the series. But I want to do a park, but the problem I find with parks is that, well, I get bored and I make them too big and they look messy, and I'll give you guys a tour one day of my current parks that I've been doing in my own free time. But this isn't more so park. I think this is going to be coasters, not parks. But we're going to be doing it based off of a couple of theme maker toolkit items. Not necessarily that one, because that's the wrong one. I think I had them somewhere. This one. So this is what this coaster is going to be based on. This coaster is going to be based on Ho-Oh. I think. Now that I look at him, he's a lot smaller than I thought. So I probably won't need this blueprint to be as big as it is. Probably could cut it in half almost. The idea is I want to get in the habit of building coasters and stuff on a blueprint, because I just want to. I feel like it's going to be interesting, it's going to be fun. I actually thought that Ho-Oh was a little bit bigger than that, but it's not, so that's fine, we'll do it this way. It's going to be a very long but small footprint for this, to get a coaster in. And a lot of these coasters I'm going to be doing it from multiple Pokemon, legendary, and stuff. It's going to be mostly time lapses, as you can expect. It's going to be mostly time lapses, much like the Planet Zoo content, because there's going to be a lot of building. It's not going to be a case of a little building here and there. It's going to be a lot of building. It depends on how much I get in, really. In this episode I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to just simply start with the actual physical coaster. But actually I wanted to, but I can't, because actually based on what I'm building I can't. I need to actually, so far away, I need my phone. It has an image that I'm basing it off. It's going to be themed off of Japanese, so what's the, it's going to be Japanese, because that's the lore behind these items is the Japanese lore. I need to grab my phone, but it's so far away. I'm gonna have to though, so you have to give me 2 seconds. There you go, I'm back. So it's going to be based off one of the towers. the tower lore behind Ho-Oh. There's one for Lugia as well, Lugia, which I will be doing at some point. But this is based off of this tower. This tower is called the Kinkakuji. And it's just like a simple golden temple. Really, I'm trying to find a good image that I could use as an image to base a lot of it off of. I probably should have this prepared. It's not a bad one. But it's basically a golden tower, as you'd expect, and the plan is to have the golden tower at the back here and have the coaster coming out and around it. That's the plan. It is going to be built out of this stuff, the Taisho Roman. So, Taisho Roman. So you got this one. I don't actually. Like, one's base, one's not. Okay. I don't actually have accurate. So I'm gonna actually not use a Taisho Roman. We're gonna use probably stuff that I think will work just as well. And we've got plenty of walls and stuff that I can pick from. I'm thinking for this kind of build it's gonna need, it's quite a simple building, it's not crazy detailed. I want to find a good problem panel wall would work. I just want a plain wall more than anything. I need to set the time to this as well because it's going to annoy me changing. Could do concrete would work. Smooth concrete, I think that's a good one to start with. So it's going to be white, this one anyway. Later on, like as I said, the actual thing has multiple colours to it. Like I said, it's called a golden temple for a reason. So we will need, this is just going to be temporary. It's probably not going to be accurate in size, but it should be what I'm looking for. So if we go ahead and move you probably about there, and it's just going to get the base down for you guys, and then like it's kind of an introduction to what we're doing. So again, same sort of thing, it's just going to come all the way around. I obviously want room for the actual coaster. I don't want to avoid. I want to avoid building outside of the border. Can imagine. It's probably not quite this long in the temple. Probably could go back a couple. Like this. So if I go ahead and grab these. No, okay, I just want one. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this one, rotate it real quick so it matches like that. So that's kind of going to be the size of the temple. Like I said, the temple itself is crazy big. It's quite small. And then it obviously has, from the image that I have, this bit goes, it's really hard to tell because it doesn't give you the exact view of what I'm looking for. Right, okay, I know how that works. So yeah, so it's actually, there basically isn't a front for it. And from the image, it's just like decking, kind of. So if we go to roofs and we want flat roofs, it's almost like a decking or a platform would work. So this isn't going to be completely accurate because of the lack of blocks and stuff we have, and the images that I have don't actually give you a good insight on what it looks like. Gives you a little bit, but like not a lot, you know. It's quite hard to tell. It's an interesting design. It's very interesting in terms of like. So we have kind of like this going. It doesn't help because I'm using my mobile data and images don't freaking load. So my mobile data is so bad. Oh, man, it's nice. Right. So I can do a bit of work to it, like in terms of. So it does actually go out one more by the looks of it. It does. So we want. I'm gonna guess it's probably some kind of. So I need basically a flat roof, smooth concrete, alloy, smooth concrete. It might not be this colour, but I'm gonna do this colour for this. I'm gonna turn the music down because it's probably crazy loud for you guys. Obviously it's different for the audio is different. I like to have the music really loud because I've never played this game whilst recording. I've just been like played this game in my own time. So I don't know, just a touch. I really do love the music in these games. It's not like it's not a. Is it a full? It's like 3/4. So I can actually quite accurately go this. Yeah, not select grid. Turn the grid size down to 2. Or 1. 1. There we go. So it's not quite. From the image by the looks of it, there's like a decade. This decade kind of comes around the whole thing. I'll move this all forward in a second because obviously it's outside the borders. No, that's fine. Yes, and then I can go ahead and just. So for those of you that don't know, behind the so those that have played, may or may not play Pokemon games, you can catch both legendaries, Ho-Oh and Lugia, obviously in the games. You get them both in Burning Towers. I think they're both Burning Towers, in the original games that is. And basically, what I'm going to be building is the towers. So the towers that Pokemon have based the spots where you catch the legendaries from. So towers in Pokemon are based off of real towers, and basically what I'm doing is building the real towers that they're based off. Is the plan, and it won't look perfect because you can't expect it to look perfect. It's really hard, like I said. None of the images really go inside as such. So then I can put the grid size back up. By the looks of it, these all come. Now why? Okay, if I click done. That was weird. Okay. So this will be nice, easy, simple build most of this bit. So just going to get the foundations down for you guys, and then like next episode there'll be a bit more detail. I might do real time. I don't think it's going to take me crazy long, so I might not have to do time lapse. It depends. Because can you just place where I want you to place? Okay, jeez. Oh, this is frustrating, guys. You have no idea. Right. Like it's because it's trying to. It's because of the building these bits above it. It's causing it to freak out. No, I don't want you there. No, I don't want you there either. There we go. And one more. Ow. There we go. Oh no, I don't need that one. I can actually get deleted. So it's kind of like the basis down. And I can imagine, so there is walls along here. There's another set of walls. So, but from the image it looks like the first floor and the second floor are the same height, and then you've got the top floor which isn't. So the second floor is again pretty much a very similar kind of look. I might even be able to get away with using the Taisha room in the second one. If not, that's fine. I don't think they have the right. They don't. That's fine. We can just go ahead and we can use the smooth concrete again. I can't spell smooth. So this guy. This time, it's going to be kind of gold, because that's what the towers are. They're gold. It's going to be like it's really hard to get the right colour based off the image that I got. So that's actually not far off. I think if it's a little bit more orange, kind of like that. It's like really, I think something like that is about right. I think I had it pretty much right the first time. It's quite a, yeah, I think that's going to be the best I get. And then this is just going to come around like this. So this tower's not going to be crazy big. What are you doing? Can you like not do your own thing? Oh my god, this is frustrating, guys. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing duration. It's like trying to go there. I don't want you to go there. There we go. Jesus, this is like way more complicated than it needs to be. There we go. Still, I feel like it needs to be a bit more orange. Most of these, it's not quite orangey enough, in my opinion, from the image that I've got. I think that's about what we want. That kind of colour, yeah. That's the colour I want. So that's going to come out to that. And these this bit does indeed come out here as well. Obviously you're not going to be in the right place because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, so this all comes along. I've got like a flying room, it's annoying. That. So it does come out this bit, and there's stairs and stuff. I think there are stairs in this game, isn't there? From what I'm aware of, there is. Go away. Notifications. So the stairs around the side. Is the stairs around the front? No. So the stair, and oddly enough, the only way to get through it, because it's on a lake, which I might have. I kind of wanted to avoid it because that's annoying, but it is what it is. It's literally all pretty much with like an island like somewhere over here, I think it is, and then it's all just on top of water. The only way to access it is through this side. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna move this to about, I think, there. So the coaster won't be able to go around the back, but it can go elsewhere. So this, as I said from the thing, this one that I'm basing it off is a little bit like, I feel like I should make it a little bit higher, because in my opinion I think it would just be better, because after all there's going to be a lift hill and stuff for the coaster. So I want it to be a little bit taller, so I might just do this too high instead of what looks like to be maybe 1 on the image. It doesn't have to be accurate in terms of scale or anything, it's just like as long as it looks like the temple, and then if you look up the temple, you'll know. It had the name. I'll have to change the name a little bit, but cause it's called Kinkakuji is the temple. I'm trying to think of a smart way to name it. I think that's all the stuff that I want to move up. Move up. It's really hard to tell, like, change the grid height to 4, and that will move. There we go. That's what I want. And I can go ahead and I can grab all of this. This. And I'm just going to duplicate it. This one's going to have to be rotated, but there. I think I might even be able to, get away with doing this as well. That. Nice. So that makes it a little bit higher, which also means I'm going to go ahead and all of this needs to go up one as well. Just give it a bit more height. Like so. Need to move it down. Okay, that, and this does actually follow all the way around. As in, there's one at the front. You can also build this, but this around here does need to rotate. That, so that will make that. And that's kind of pretty much like the really basics of it. I'm gonna have to look up more detail of it, watch a couple of videos about it if I can, so I can get an accurate look at what it is. It then has obviously the roof, so we can start building the roof. It's going to be the Asian set of roofs. This stuff. Unfortunately, from the image, it's really hard to tell. I might have to make it make my own. Yeah, I might have to make my own roof, because the roof we have, from what it looks like, isn't accurate. The roof's very flat by the looks of it. The bottom is accurate, but the is it? Not really. I'm gonna have to find a way of doing that. Maybe I'll find somebody's already made a nice set. And then we got the roof caps. I don't want the roof caps. We want the actual roof. Really, bro? Okay. I don't know if my keyboard gets stuck. My keyboard just gets stuck. So like when I, let's see, you see that? Like my shift key gets stuck. It's kind of annoying. I actually really enjoy building in this kind of style, this Asian style, I guess. It's really cool. Fun. I was waiting for this style of build to come out for so long. Like, I've had a project in my mind for ages, like a project where basically you go through multiple themes of the world. Be pretty cool. So that kind of gives you the roof, and then by the looks of it, you've also got the building on top. It's really hard to tell like where it sits. Based on the images, it's like, as you'd expect, it just goes in one, like, so I have the roof and stuff, I think. So again, I don't know if this is going to be the right piece. It's probably not the right piece. From what it seems like, it goes in one more. Not like that. Like that. And then this is really hard. It's like double tap shift. Annoying. There we go. So it looks like it goes in one, as you'd expect, and this is kind of like the walkway around it. And then it can go up again, same colour as this one, so I can go ahead and grab this wall. Come out and around. Not like that though, but you can imagine. You could just place where I wanted to place. This game infuriates me. That. Go in one. There we go. Move. There we go. And then I'll go ahead and duplicate. My buttons are just don't work. There we go. Kind of like this. The coast is also going to be themed and coloured to the legendary, using the colours of him. The only thing I do wish is that he was a little bit bigger. I used to be able to. There was a way of, I can't remember how I did it, where you can go ahead and. I knew how to physically import 3D models into this game. It was such a long time ago. I can't find any of the videos that I use or anything. So it's going to be hard for me to actually replicate it and learn to do it all again. I tried learning it, but just right now it's like near impossible because I've got to wait for videos to buffer. Because they don't buffer, because I got no internet. It's just, it's a nightmare. So good, I get the internet tomorrow, so it's fine. And then it kind of that, and then to finish it off, much like this, you've got another roof, as you could probably expect, because it's typical in this style of building. And then it kind of just caps off. Come on, no. I don't know why they did it that way. that, and then it obviously tops itself off as you'd imagine. You'd build, add on to it. I think the best way to do it would be to probably just do. So you can't really do something like that. I'd have to go. Like, I don't know. These roofs are weird. I'm not sure how I'd like link it up. I think it's this though. You need something like this. Yeah. Like that. But not have it more lined up. I don't think it's going to let me in a corner maybe? No, that was definitely one. Before it's outer corner. I'm trying to find like, this is what you need. That. However, I don't think I'd have that side, I'd have this one. This one. Because it's not a steep roof. Temples don't have a steep roof. Like that. And obviously you bring it round and then repeat it until you get to the right height basically. I might even end up doing in a corner 1 meter. I don't know if they have it there. It doesn't look like it. That's annoying. Man, it's going to be a little bit taller than I'd like, but it's fine. But yeah, and that's going to continue up, make the roof, and then from there we'll start building. We'll detail the tower, and then we'll build the coaster around the tower. It's going to be fun, interesting. Like I said, my only thing that I wish, I'm hoping I could work out before the next episode is, well, scaling these up bigger, because look at this thing is tiny. Like, considering, like, you know, I'll have a look, see if I can learn. I did it before with a lot of my models, but that was a long time ago. Like, that wasn't one of my models you won't be able to see because they're all on my backup, which you can't see because I got no internet. Steam Workshop. So yeah, I'm gonna work out how to do that, get them sized. Hopefully, I can't remember how I did it. I think a lot of it just comes down to what model you download, where you download it from. Yeah, anyway, I'm leaving it there before this episode gets way too long. I don't even know what it's at, probably quite long. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're excited for this series just as much as I am. There's going to be many Pokemon to join this series. There's going to be multiple coasters built. Some are going to be terrain based, some are not going to be terrain based. Whether they're going to be in one giant park, I don't know, or if they're going to be separate, I don't know. I haven't decided. It depends on how I feel. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe for more content from me. Hope you enjoyed the Planet Coaster, and I shall catch you all later.